Hi, and welcome back to my wife's channel. Today we're going to be looking at how my wife does her makeup. So there she is, the most beautiful woman in the world. So we start off with some Pond's, then we crack that open and take out a small fingertip of some of that cream, put some dots in our face, and we smear that around. Really important that we get it all, leave no mark uncovered. That's right, just a little bit more. And then finally, one spot left, and there we go. The last one just disappears by itself. And now, we start with some all-day coverage. This can potentially cover the entire body, but today we're just going to be focusing on the face. Start by putting a little bit of a spot there on the wrist. Then we begin with some more dots. It's very important that these dots are placed exactly where my wife places them, or everything gets messed up and we have to start all over again. Smear it in, really rub that in, get that right into the pores, but you really do want to avoid the eyes. Don't get it into your eyes. The eyes will really hurt, like really hurt. So much so you could go, well, blind, and you don't want that. At least that's what I've been told. And now we begin with the eye foundation. This is a barrier to stop that previous cream from going into your eyes, because you really don't want that stuff going into your eyes. Like, honestly, you do not want that stuff going into your eyes. So now what we're doing is, with the use of our friendly, trusty mirror, we're now going to start applying this just gently over the eyelids again. That stuff is now just being applied just gently around the eyelids. Then we get some blushed nudes. Not to be confused with any kind of other blushed nudes. And it's vitally important that we get that specific color. You don't want to get any other colors, it's got to be that color. So we dab that around the eyelids there with our trusty mirror. The mirror makes things a whole lot easier. I try to use a picture frame myself, but I just end up looking like the picture frame. So yeah, just stick with the mirror. Mirrors make things a whole lot easier in your life. And so now we're done with that. We're going to put that away and grab out, some more blushed nudes. Okay then. But we're going to go for a more darker color this time, where we apply that to the just the corner of our eyes there. Again, don't get it in the eyes, you don't want that. Then we draw some lines on the corner of our eyes, little happy lines, and then we spread them out, as if they were never there. And just like that, psh, they're gone. Oh, and don't forget to do the other side too. Now we go back to our more blushed nudes, and we reach in, and now we're going to get not one, but two colors. One beside the only color we were ever supposed to use at the start, and then the other one is sort of just below it, and presumably we're putting that more around our eyes. These ones are eye friendly. So now we're going to get out more blush nudes, and we're going to get this one particular color that has been severely overused. As you can see, it's been almost worn down, as well as this other color up here. Apply that around the eyelids there. Mostly only doing the top, never really do the bottom. And then we go down and grab some more blushed nudes again. And this time we're going for a color that I can only assume is magenta. And we're going to be using that to apply just underneath the eyebrow there, right underneath the ridge, just so underneath the brow. And then we get out my favorite tool. This is the eyebrow brush, and we're going to be using that to comb our eyebrows. It actually has two ends. One is a fine liner, which you can use to darken your eyebrows. It's also really handy if you don't have a pen and you need to sign something, like if you get a delivery, you can just whip that out and just mark it down that you've received it, and making their little delivery contract that much more prettier. Really puts a highlight in the postman's day. Or maybe you need to make a memo or something, and it's like buy milk, or perhaps pick up the kids from school. If you don't have any kids, you probably shouldn't be writing that down. But yes, that is the eyeliner tool, and that's how you use it. And now we're going to get the PAC brush. The PAC stands for Personal Applied Cuteness, and as you can see, it is doing its work masterfully right here. because my wife is currently still adorable. But then she's never really needed makeup for that. This is a comb for your eyebrows. Helps a lot to get rid of all those pesky knots in your eyebrows, which I'm sure everyone has all those issues with. We're just going to run that across now and make sure we just get it nice and smooth. And now we have some Revlon. I know what this brand is. And this goes underneath the eye, where we draw some little lines underneath the eye to start off with. And then some more dots above the eyes. Starting to get a bit of a tribal kind of look going on here. And then we rub that gently into the skin. Again, don't get into your eyes. This is something I keep repeating myself on, but it is very, very important. Because we don't want to be blind. That said, if you are blind, then, well, maybe not such a big issue. Again, just be on the safe side. Maybe just try not to get into your eyes. How you do that, I don't know, but I generally assume that you've got that part covered. And now we are getting out a small brush, which we're going to just fine tune around, pat around that. It really doesn't actually get used for anything. It just feels nice to have that brush against your face. I should know this because I will often steal it from her and use it for myself whenever my wife is distracted or just generally not looking. What is this? It's a stick, which is called... Well, it's the 50th stick, and I'll be telling you what how this has been applied once I can see past the mirror, because I currently do not have X-ray vision. If you would be so kind, dear, just to move that slightly to the side. There we go. So that is used to put on your eyelashes, and you just draw that around, just very gently. Now we're going to get the express volume. This is a volume which is delivered express to your door at any time of the day, really. You just call them up and they'll send it direct to you. And because it's very important to get that stuff right on the moment you need it. The fresher, the better, generally speaking. So we're just going to apply that to our eyelashes a bit there. Gives it, well, more volume and expressively. Another reason why they called it express. And now we're going to get these forceps clamps and just like iron press down our eyelashes. This always looked very painful to me. This right here. I think I much prefer to have something in my eye. We use the brush again, just to make some upward strokes, make them curl a little bit. Then we get this skin colored pen again, although this one is number 20, not number 50 I believe was the previous one. And we're going to be using that just underneath the eyelid there, right up against the eyeball. Again, you don't want to be getting in this in your eye. And again, don't forget to do the other eye. Just slowly and easy, steady, 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 and there. There we go. And smile. We get out the PAC again. Again, the personally applied cuteness device. Done its job masterfully so far. Dab it around the nose and just tapping around. Really, there's no limit to how much you can just keep on patting that on. You can just go on all day if you wanted to. Just keep on just patting around, patting around, patting around. Really be quite generous with yourself with this pad. It just keep on mouth, cheek, chin. Just even do the back of the neck if you wanted to. And there we go. Now we're going to be getting out some L'Oreal Blur, called Blur because I can't read what the actual thing is trying to say. And L'Oreal Blur comes with its own little handy little brush, which you can just pad right down around your face there, on the rest, nice around on the cheeks, make them nice and rosy. And finally we finish off with a good old lipstick. This one is just still completely unreadable despite my wife's best efforts. But yes, thank you very much for watching this if you've gone this far. I hope you all like and subscribe to the channel. It really does show your support to my wife, and so she can continue to make more videos like this in the future. Alright, thank you very much, and I will leave it at that. Bye bye!